guys, welcome to week 3. You made it. I hope week 1 and 2 went well and all of your questions have been answered. Today we're going to talk about cheat meals and how they can totally be affecting your progress. Just not losing a pound, it's probably from your cheat meal. Sounds crazy, but it's very true and very possible. A lot of people think that they can have a day or an entire weekend of calorie-free counting. Unfortunately, that's not true. You cannot forget about calories on the weekend when you're trying to lose weight. We are so close to our BMR when we're cutting calories back that even a single day of going over your calories can mess up your entire progress. Now, if you look here, I have a diet based off a 1500 calorie BMR. Somebody like me is a 1500 calorie BMR. If I'm cutting my calories back to 1,300, let me get my calculator out. That puts me at, so 1,500 times 7 is 10,500 for the week. And if I am doing 13,000 times 7, I'm at 9,100. That only puts me at a 1,400 calorie deficit during the week. That's half a pound, half a pound, not a full pound, it's half a pound. That's crazy. So even if I'm cutting my calories back to 1,300, I'm only losing half a pound. Granted, I do exercise. That's where my other half comes in and allows me to lose a pound a week. But let me stress that again. 1,300 calories, me eating 1,300 calories is me losing half a pound a week. And a lot of people in the 140 pound or less range, that's your case. You know, you're not cutting your calories back enough because honestly eating 800 is impossible, so I'm not telling you to do that, but your caloric deficit only allows for half a pound a week. Now, what happens if I decide on Friday, which I did this week, I was going to have 1,900 calories for one meal, which I did. So I had Papa John's pizza. No, I'm sorry, I had Jet's pizza and Papa John's brownies. I had 900 calories of pizza, and I had about 1,000 calories in brownies. It's pretty crazy, but I did it, and I was very happy after because I really wanted both of them. But eating 1,900 calories takes everything I did during the week into the garbage. So all of those days where I cut my calories back to 1,300, dropped off, went to nothing, because in one meal I ate 1,900 calories, and during the entire week I've only saved myself 1,400 calories. So I'm actually now in a surplus. So that one meal washed out everything I did for the week. It's freaking crazy. So for you guys, you want to pay attention to that when you're doing a cheat day. A cheat day is you eating whatever you want all day long. You have to prepare for that, because if you're eating 2,000 calories that day over your allotted amount of calories, so if you're allowed 1,500 and then you eat 2,000, that's 3,500 calories of food, and it's very easy to do that. It sounds like, oh my God, that's a lot. It's very easy to do. You are throwing your entire week out into the garbage. Everything you did in the garbage. So I want you to think about that. I'm not saying those days don't happen, and it's okay if they do, but I want you to think about that. You are not allowed to just have a cheat day and forget about it. You want to have a cheat day and account for it. Now, how do you account for those cheat days? Number 1, you plan. Number 2, you plan again. And number 3, you fix whatever you planned and didn't happen. So it's a lot of planning and it's a lot of fixing. So someone like me, I often Friday and Saturday have cheat days, and I do eat about 2,000 calories in one meal when I'm having my cheat days. I'm still eating a little bit during breakfast and lunch, but I'm still binging in the evening time, and I do have to account for that. And the way I do that is with some exercise and cutting back during the week. So if I know Friday night I'm going to eat pizza, what I will do is burn 1,000 calories that day. And then what I'll also do is cut back my calories Thursday maybe saving an extra 300. So instead of having 1,300, I have 1,000. Now in my bank, I have 1,300 calories to spend besides the 1,300 I am allowed. That gives me 2,600 calories to eat and still go into weight loss. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you look at the equation on the screen, it might help a little bit. So I want you guys to pay attention to the overall week, not just to the day. So if you do have a cheat day, how do you fix it? You fix it by making it up by either cutting more calories during the week or after the cheat day, or adding extra exercise. I'm not talking about the exercise you usually do that's part of your plan in weight loss. I'm talking about extra workouts. So if you're on a plan like me, where I'm allowed to have 1,300 calories a day, that will let me lose half a pound a week. And then I have to also burn 1,500 calories in exercise to make me lose a whole pound. So to make extra exercise for my cheat day, I have to burn more than 1,500 calories. Does that make sense? Like I said, your numbers will be different, and if you would like a detailed breakdown, message me and I'll have that happen, and I'll help you make that breakdown and how your numbers apply to what I'm talking about. So you do have to plan for these cheat days. You can't just do them and forget about them, because then what happens is at the end of the month when you're like, oh, I only lost 1 pound. I only lost 1 pound. I mean, you only lost a pound because you had 4 cheat days during those 4 weeks and you didn't account for them. You ate an extra 2,000 calories every week. That is an extra 8,000 calories in that month. That's 2 pounds gained. So you're lucky that your scale's not going up. And society will tell you, oh, weekends are free, weekends are free. We don't have to care about the weekends. I wish that were true, but for weight loss, it's not. You have to plan to have those free weekends. And I know it sounds like, well, then I'm going to be dieting my whole life. That's also not true. You can make it happen. You can find the right portions and the right way to balance. If you know you're a person that's going to go out Friday and Saturday, just prepare for it. Cut your food back Thursday, get an extra workout Friday, and think about it like a bank account. You want to save your money so that you can spend more on the weekend. If you save more money Monday through Friday, or work more overtime, like exercising, you'll have more money to spend on the weekend. So if you think about it like that, it might make it easier for you. So like food will be like money. The more you save, the more you can spend on the weekend. The more you work overtime, the more money you'll have on the weekend. So maybe do something like that in your head. And guess what? If all this doesn't happen and you just have a cheat day and you just don't count those calories and life sucks and you just want to quit, that's totally fine. Don't feel like the world ended if you had a cheat day. Oh my God, now my progress is out the window. This is me all the time. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to start. Just start thinking to yourself, these cheat days are going to be accounted for. From here on out, if you do have a cheat day, you will fix it. Let's forget about what happened in the past. From here on out, you will start finding a way to make those cheat days work. And like I said, I don't really do cheat days. I do cheat meals, and my cheat meals are generally 2,000 calories. So find out what your cheat day or cheat meal is, and find an option to make that work for you, because life is not a diet, right? You don't want to go out with your friends and be on a diet. You don't want to feel like every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're calorie counting. So if you want to give yourself a break from that. And the way you can do that is by planning, thinking smart, thinking ahead. And if the plan fails, you plan again and you continue. When you quit, you take 2 steps back. And you're going to wish you would have started back when you quit, right? Every time you quit, you take 2 steps back. But when you acknowledge that you did something that was maybe not part of your plan, you can appreciate what happened, and then you can fix it. Quitting is not the answer. It never is. And I know it gets hard, and I know sometimes you see the scale and it's like, oh, well, screw this. It's not even moving in the direction I want it to. Might as well just quit. I'm trying so hard and it's not moving the way I want it to move. don't let that discourage you. The scale freaking sucks. I mean, I preach for you guys to weigh every day. Sometimes I can't do it because I look at the scale and I'm just like, I'm going to Dairy Queen because there's really no point in this. So I understand it's a struggle. It does not define you. It's just a way to guide you to make sure you're going in the right direction overall. It doesn't define your progress or who you are. The number on the scale does not define you. That's what you have to keep telling yourself when you get on it. If you guys have questions on your cheat days or cheat meals specifically and how to calculate the calories based off your BMR and your weight loss numbers, please let me know and I'll make sure to help you. I will try to attach a sheet on the resource page. That way you guys can refer back to the resource pages when you need to figure out your calculations. So this week's lesson is cheat days and cheat meals, and I want you to think back to last weekend, the one that just passed. Think about, did you have a cheat meal? If so, how many calories did you have? And what would you need to do to fix it? So that when this upcoming week happens, you're kind of testing it out. So like I said, for me, I know my cheat meal is about 2,000 calories, and I know that Thursday I cut back calories, Friday get an extra workout in, and then I kind of have my budget for Friday's dinner. So see what happened with you this past week and how you can plan to make this work for you this upcoming week. So like I said, you have to plan. So this is something that you actually have to plan. It's nothing that we're doing day by day, but your cheat day might be Tuesday, your cheat day might be Saturday, your cheat day might be Sunday. So I want you to look back at the week that just passed and see what kind of cheat day you had, how many calories you need to budget for, and then follow through with it this week and let me know what happens on the next check-in if you were successful with this cheat day thought process or not. If you guys have any questions, please ask me. Don't forget to write in the forum on Thursday. I do have a checklist for you now that you can go through on the main page and check off what you should be doing every day. Hopefully that will help. Thank you for watching another week's video. Have a good day.